Hi everybody, I'm Julie Franks Murray, writer, artist, and coach for the soul. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit today about gratitude and the deceptively simple but very present power that it has in our lives. Being in gratitude, you hear a lot about that, and there's so much talk about it that you tend to, if you're like me, you tend to, yeah, I know about gratitude. Give me some of these sexier, bigger things that I need to and want to learn about so that I can really transform my life. But the great thing about gratitude is that it actually puts us into better touch with our power. And it would seem more like it would do the opposite. Gratitude almost seems in our culture like a passive force. And it's not. It's an active force. Because when you're in gratitude and you find things that exist in your life as they are, and you shift yourself in a position to be grateful for them as they are, where your life doesn't have to change in some way for these things to be good and meaningful, when you can start to shift yourself into that space of seeing that, then you start shifting yourself into a place of your own sovereign power. Because what you've done, what I've done, when we get out of gratitude, we focus on the problem. We focus on the challenge, on the mountain, on all the 100,000 little things that aren't right with our life that irritate us and we want to change. But when we are in gratitude, it causes us to stand flat-footed in our life, to look at something that's truthful and to say, this is exactly how it needs to be in this moment. And even if it could stand some improvement, I'm going to stand flat-footed here and I'm going to acknowledge that it is a really wonderful thing in my life. And that attitude will put you in touch with power, with your own power, because when we're not in gratitude, we feel like helpless victims that don't have choices. We feel like life is something that's happening to us instead of something, that we can interact with and bring about the changes we want. And when we're in gratitude, we choose how to direct our attention and our focus. And that act of taking that choice up is what brings our power back to us. We take up the choice of, no, I'm not going to lay down in my life and just let life roll over me and circumstances roll over me. I'm going to stand up, I'm going to square my shoulders and push my head back, and I'm going to say, this one thing is beautiful and lovely and right enough, exactly as it is, and I'm going to take the choice and make the choice to acknowledge that and to differentiate between the self that chooses to direct her attention and the self that just allows life to happen and you don't feel like you have choices. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about the power of gratitude today and hopefully shift a little bit how you see it. I was doing a gratitude practice today when that occurred to me, that being in gratitude actually puts us in touch with our power because it puts us in touch with our choice. And the doorway to our power is choice. The doorway to choice is power. When we are not making choices, but we're allowing ourselves to be victims, and when we're not taking up our power, but we're abdicating it in a sense of victimization, we can't ever be in a position to change our life for the better. So, gratitude is a very easy, simple, very present practice to get into, where we start to bring our power back home to us. And then from there, anything is possible. But it's nice to have an easy beginning place to start.